helping you find your happiness. How to use minimalism to declutter your life. Today we're examining something that could completely transform your daily routine, minimalism, and how we can use it to declutter our life. Not just as a trend, but as a practical approach to clearing both your physical and mental space. You know that feeling when you open your closet and get overwhelmed by clothes you never wear? Or when your desk is so cluttered you can barely think straight? We've all been there. But here's the thing. Studies from UCLA's Center on Everyday Lives of Families have shown that clutter actually increases cortisol levels in our bodies, making us more stressed and anxious. And stick around, because in a few minutes, I'm going to share a simple technique that has helped countless people declutter entire rooms, and it might just change your whole perspective on organizing. Let's start with understanding what minimalism isn't. It's not about living in an empty white room with just a mattress on the floor. It's not about throwing away everything you own. And it's definitely not about depriving yourself of things that bring you joy. Minimalism is about intentionality. It's about choosing what adds value to your life and letting go of what doesn't. Research published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology suggests that people who describe their homes as cluttered are more likely to report being fatigued and depressed. So here's where we begin. Start with a single space. Maybe it's your bathroom cabinet or a cluttered kitchen drawer. Take everything out. Now here's the crucial part. Before putting anything back, ask yourself 3 questions. 1. Do I remember the last time I used this item? 2. Does this serve a specific purpose in my life right now? 3. Would I buy this again today? If you're struggling with sentimental items, and many people do, try this approach. Take a photo of the item before letting it go. A study from the Journal of Marketing found that photographing sentimental items made people 35% more likely to donate them while preserving the memory. Now let me share that interesting technique I promised. It's called the clock method. Set a timer for 15 minutes. Start at any point in your room and move clockwise. For each item you touch, make an immediate decision. Keep, donate, or trash. No maybe pile allowed. This method works because it turns decluttering into a game against time, reducing decision fatigue. Studies show most people wear 20% of their clothes 80% of the time, a perfect example of the Pareto principle in action. By applying this principle to your wardrobe, you can significantly reduce clothing clutter while maintaining a functional and enjoyable wardrobe. Now let's talk about maintaining your minimalist space. Research shows it takes about 66 days for a person to form a new habit. Create simple systems that work for you. For instance, implement the 1 in, 1 out rule. For every new item you bring in, something else must go. Digital minimalism matters too. Studies show the average person spends 2.5 hours daily looking for things. This includes digital files and emails. Apply the same principles to your digital life. Unsubscribe from unnecessary emails, organize your files into simple folders, and delete unused apps. Now for some practical tips for specific areas. Kitchen, keep only the utensils you use weekly. Store occasionally used items out of prime real estate. Consider donating duplicate items. Most households don't need 3 vegetable peelers or multiple sets of measuring cups. Office, clear your desk except for items you use daily. Create a designated spot for incoming papers and process them weekly to prevent pile-up. Consider going paperless for documents you don't legally need in physical form. Studies show that 80% of papers we keep are never referenced again. Set up a simple filing system with broad categories rather than specific folders to make maintaining organization easier. A 2019 Harvard study showed that a tidy workspace can increase productivity by up to 20%. Bathroom. Consider implementing a 1-location rule for similar items. Keep all hair products in one spot, all skincare in another. This prevents buying duplicates and makes your morning routine more efficient. Remove items from packaging when possible and use clear containers to reduce visual clutter. A study in organizational behavior showed that reducing visual clutter in personal care spaces can decrease morning routine time by up to 15 minutes. Research from Princeton University Neuroscience Institute confirms that when your environment is cluttered, your ability to focus decreases significantly. Remember, minimalism isn't a race, it's a journey. Start small, be consistent, and watch how these simple changes ripple through your life. Apply these principles and see how it feels. Sometimes the smallest changes can create the biggest impact. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated with more practical tips for ways to help you find your happiness. Share this video with someone who might need a little decluttering motivation in their life. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.